Hello, and in this video, we are going to review the Field Experience Handbook for our course. If you are looking for this, it is under the tab on our Brightspace page under Content, under Field Log. There is a link to the Field Experience Handbook. So we're going to review this together. This is a requirement of our course because we do have 10 required field hours as a component of our course. So this handbook is available to all students in our School of Education. There's important contact information if you need to contact anyone at the office or need any support there. The field hour requirements for our course are required. Failure to complete all of these hours may result in not passing the course. So it's very important that you stay organized and up on this, and that is something that you get done so that this is not an incomplete at the end of our semester. So your field experience is practice opportunities for you to be in the classroom, be with students, be with mentor teachers that can give you understanding and footing and experience within different types of classrooms. There's information on the different phases of field experiences. There's some key terms here. If you are seeing some abbreviations that you're not sure, they are listed here if you need that. This is a list of all of the courses in our School of Education that requires field and clinical experiences. This is the course code, the course name, and the amount of hours that is required. Our course requires 10 hours. We are EDIS 448, and we have 10 required hours. It is important when you are completing your field hours to have appropriate decorum. And what that means is that you are acting as a professional. Even though you are a teacher in training, you are completing an interview every single day that you are in a school. So you should be acting as though you are being interviewed. So everything that you are doing, the way that you are acting, the way that you are dressing, the way that you are communicating with your students and with your mentor teachers, needs to be indicative of a professional who would like to have a job in a school one day. So you need to have proper attendance, punctuality, and following the school policies. When you receive your placement and the contact information for the teacher you'll be working with, it will then be your responsibility to work with your teacher on scheduling days and times that are feasible for you to come in. Now, if you schedule something with your teacher, say, okay, I'm going to be there on Mondays from 9 to 10. You should be there when you say you're going to be there. You should be on time, if not a little bit early. And you should make sure that you are coming when you are saying you are going to come. You need to bring a copy of your current BCI, FBI, and your pre-service permit to the school that you will be working in. A lot of times on your first day, you will enter through the main office of a school, and the secretary will need to take copies of your BCI, FBI, pre-service permit, and also most likely your driver's license to have that on hand. So you need to make sure that you bring copies of those on your first day. You may not make your own field placements. The School of Education works to secure those, and then I as an instructor works to place you in those. The teachers that you'll work with will receive a copy of our syllabus with a copy of the field log that you will complete for our course, so they will know your expectations. Make sure that you are observing all of the rules that are at your school, anything specific that is a rule for the teachers at the school you are working with. If something is very specific, your teacher will let you know. Always make sure that you are wearing your university student ID badge, so that you have that, and if anyone is asked where you are from or what you are doing, you will probably also be wearing an identification badge required by the school, a visitor sticker or something like that. Please be courteous to all of the school personnel who you come in contact with. Remember, you are always interviewing. Every single person who works in the school is important, and your relationships and the way you treat people are incredibly important all of the time. You are a representative of our School of Education. Please dress and act in a professional manner. Do not be on your cell phone really at all. If you are trying to take notes, bring a notebook and something to write with. Keep your phone away and turned off. That is disruptive to the teacher you're working with, and it's disruptive to the students. When you are asked to participate in an activity, or a teacher has asked you to do something, accept it graciously and complete it. Unless it's something that is above our course expectations, really, I wouldn't expect a teacher to be asking you something like that. If there is an issue like that, reach out to me and I will support you through that. Please do not bring any food or beverages into schools or classrooms. Additionally, everything that you post on a public internet website is available for future employees and colleagues to see. Please use this time while you're in training to clean up your social media, make things private, delete things that are public that should not be seen by a future employer. You want to make sure that when someone searches you online that they are seeing someone who is a professional. Placements have been lost because of poor judgment in posting online on social media. You should never be posting a photo of you with anything that looks like drinking alcohol or drugs. That is not proper decorum for a professional who would work in an educational space. So be mindful of that. It is always required that you have an appropriate professional appearance and demeanor during your field experience. So please make sure that you are dressing professionally, dressing in a way that is professional. If you need any support or have any specific questions, I'm sure a quick Google of appropriate outfits for teachers would be great, or if you need support with that, I can help you. Remember that you must follow all legal and ethical requirements of an educator within your setting. The students you are working with are protected under FERPA laws, so you may not share any information about any specific students you're working with, or take any of their student records or anything like that outside of the school setting. If you encounter any specific issue that you are wondering how to manage, please reach out to me, email me, text me, and I can help you through that. Things come up all the time, whether it's with your attendance, your specific placement, maybe you're having an issue with the teacher you're supposed to be working with. Please reach out to me and we can figure the problem out together. Also, you are not permitted to be in the classroom with students without being supervised. So you should never be left alone with students. So paperwork that is needed for your field experience, you need a current within 1 year BCI and FBI. If you have your pre-service permit, you should also have that BCI and FBI. But be aware of when that expires, because you do not want it to be mid-semester and that expires, and then, you're sitting around waiting for the government to complete this for you. So if you should have a background check, you need to send me a copy of that. I need a copy of your BCI and FBI. You can send that to me through email. This is the codes for your BCI and FBI for field experience and student teaching for reference for what you need. If you're unable to get this background check, you may not be able to complete the requirements of our course, and this is something that cannot be waived. So we really just have to make sure that you have all those documents before you can complete any of your field hours. This is information on the pre-service permit, how to apply, and how to get that taken care of. Again, if you don't have a pre-service permit and you don't have a BCI and FBI, you cannot complete the field hours of this course. There are processes which you can be removed from your field placement, and that's can be found in the Code of Student Conduct. And frequently asked questions are listed here below. If these apply to you, you can read them a little bit more closely. This question on keeping a field log, the School of Education does not require a field log, but as a part of our course, I do require a field log, and we will review that in our week 2 content video. This is a good question that can be applicable to our course because we are learning about students with more moderate to intensive needs. Sometimes you have field experience placements and not just necessarily applying to our course, but within your college experience that are maybe not aligned to what your license will be or what you're hoping to work in. But it is important that you have experience in all different types of settings. You truly, truly don't know where you will end up. I never thought that I would be working in an elementary behavior classroom, but boy, am I glad that I had some experiences where I was working in some preschools. So your placements can be in different special education areas, different inclusion classrooms. Take everything as a wide variety of opportunities to learn. This troubleshooting chart down here, if you have issues, if you have this specific issue, what should you do? Contact me and I can help you get you some support with that. Okay, if you have any questions regarding the Field Experience Handbook, please reach out to me. Thank you.